You know it's chilly out when you're in the warm room waiting for some horse grain to soak. And you make a new body. What should we call you? Cold? Yeah, seems fair. Here. Well, Merry late Christmas. Happy early New Year, I guess it is. Uh, yeah, it's been a while since I posted on here, but well, between massive new COVID outbreaks and regulations all kicking in and uh, Christmas and everything, it's just been absolutely insane between work and life, etc. So here's kind of an update. First, figured while I'm in here, might as well show you some of the goodies I ended up getting for Christmas. Uh, the in-laws and that gave me Burning White by Brent Weeks. By the way, if you are looking for an author in a fantasy genre, definitely check out Brent Weeks. His first trilogy was amazing. Second one did not disappoint. It was supposed to be started off as a trilogy. Then I said I can't quite fit. I'm gonna be 4 books. Got to the end of the fourth book, thought awesome. I'm gonna finish it. This is epic. And I'm like, wait, you didn't wrap everything up. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Nope, 5 books. But that is the last one. That's it. Anyways, random bit of fun trivia. You look at the cover, dust cover of this one, this Black Prism. They actually changed the artwork on them because they felt it resembled too closely the cover of the Night Angel trilogy, the artwork on the Night Angel trilogies. So they went to that style for all the others in the Lightbringer series. Um, so that's kind of a rarish dust cover now. But yeah, my little bookshelf. Anyways, the other thing, the big thing that Mrs. Durzo and I might as well say, I think I've said it before, Ashley and Ebony got me were these. I now have a DMG, which is awesome. Makes me very happy. And they were kind enough to also find, now it's third edition, but it will work for a 3.5 game, Monster Manual. That's right. So I now have a full set of essentially uh, 3.5 books. So you got DMG, Monster Manual, Players, and one expansion, which is My Races of Stone, which I love. Um, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. See if I can maybe pop over to the window here for a second. There's a little hint as to what else might be new. Hang on a second. Let's magically teleport outside, shall we? Something's home. Fortunately, because it's not enclosed or heated, nothing's happened with poor old Le Mans. But remember way back when, with the beginning of the channel, that's actually not our trailer. Uh, there was a McBride trailer that we had just bought that we were gonna fix up, and it got to the point where we sort of looked at it and went, you know what, it needs enough stuff, uh, and we need it fast enough. Of course, being that we got Theo before we got this fixed, but either way, that we sort of thought, you know what, we need to get somebody else to do this. Um, so here it is. It's back. It's home. It's not done, but it's there. So all this whole frame, that's all new steel. There's a new plate covering the front. This lighter red is original still. And then right there it swaps over. All that's new steel, new fenders, uh, new braces. It kept the rear doors, the fiberglass up top. But again, all down there, that's all been patched up. That's all new. All this side's all new. And again, where there once was giant holes. Ta-da! Now, yes, that is rust. He quickly sprayed where he had welded, but he left the rest of it bare. But that's just, like, I guess they call it flash rusting. Like I can rub that off with my finger. It's nothing big. Come spring, I'll be able to just take a really fine grit to it, even that'll just wipe right off, and then it's prime and paint. I need to wire it still. Safe, the bearings need to be, or I should repack them. And I know the brakes are probably seized, just from how long it sat before we even got it. But yeah, so here's the inside. Obviously, no floor yet. We gotta get wood for that. See if I can get some light in here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, same old top, but new support post. That's the original front. You can kind of see where that front piece there has been plug welded on in some spots. This, instead of it being where wood was slid down into it, now it's these squares, so we'll have to do like some form of epoxy, glue or what have you, and stick wood panels in here, and then we can toss in, where are they? They're there. Those side bumpers, so the horses don't hurt their butt if they slide into the side of the wall, aka what Theo did when we brought him home. Also, there's no front door, and it's got chest bars. So again, what happened to poor Theo when we brought him home and he whacked his head wouldn't have happened if we had this one. But yeah, Mon's hood's in here for now for safe storage, and then we got the floor mats, and that bit of wood there is the old floor. It doesn't fit in here properly anymore, so, but it was already on its way out. It was starting to rot. So, yeah. So there's that. It's still going to be a long way to getting it right, but I mean, it's really just a little bit of work now. It's not this gargantuan undertaking anymore. She'll be good to go. Kind of excited about that, because that center divider, as I think I mentioned in the earlier videos, it does come out, so in essence it's a covered utility trailer. Like, we can toss anything we want in there once we take that out. So it's not just for horses. That's something Mrs. Durzo has sort of always says, that if you want a tough as nails trailer for hauling just everything, forget the utility trailers, try and find a horse trailer like this that's got that removable divider. And I mean, think about it, it's meant to hold about, what, 3,000 pounds of moving, bucking, angry weight being towed down the road. So if it can hold that, well, I'm sorry, but your, 1,000-pound ATV or whatever, it's not gonna care. It really won't. It'll be nice and stable and tow great. But yeah, so that's what's new here. The only other thing that we've sort of dug out of the backyard as a project, well, let me show you. We've moved it into the basement, and with the magic of technology, we're here. All right. So that, forgive the furnace. That is a Daymak electric scooter with the battery compartment open. Not sure if I've mentioned it before, but Mrs. Durzo is actually albino. So part of her albinism is her eyes never developed properly. Um, so with even with her glasses, she's still a couple points off of meeting the vision requirements for getting a driver's license. And you've seen what our front yard there looks like, what our village kind of looks like. The nearest big town is probably, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes away. So if I'm not around to drive her around, she's got to find a ride. And taxis don't come out here really. There's no public transit. There's nothing. This is about as good as she can get. Even four wheelers, side by sides, dirt bikes, all that stuff. You know, you need a license for them. Like you cannot operate one legally without. We have a graduate licensing system in Ontario that has the letter G for uh, vehicles like cars, trucks, etc. Um, you need that just to be able to drive an ATV or anything really. The only thing that lets this not be a motorcycle is that those are still on it. The second you take those off, even though this is limited to, I think it's like 30 kilometers an hour, absolute max, full out, full charge on the batteries, going down a hill slightly. Nope, sorry, it's a motorcycle. You need a license. So those pedals are what save it. The problem is, it has had issues galore with those batteries. It has also had a couple uh, issues where going down our driveway, it was fine. Then trying to get across the road, she gives it the good old wump wump and doesn't really go anywhere, and she smells burnt copper. And anybody that knows electric motors knows burnt copper, not good. So since again no garage, no heat outside, etc., it's hey, this might make it downstairs. Guess what? It did. And my mission, should I choose to accept it, is to dig into this thing and see if I can make it run right. Also, it hopefully works. Uh, yeah, should be good. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned, and don't be afraid to share. Talk to you guys soon.